Every woman has that one lady they look up to as a mentor, from how they dress, walk, speak, and carry themselves. In your personal development journey, you must have asked, how do women rise? I did the research and I want to tell you all about it. But first, my dear, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up so that we can push this video to as many women as possible. Thank you for being here. I'll give you a short review of the book How Women Rise by Sally and Goldsmith. I have some takeaways which I would like to share with you so that you don't have to go through the whole book, but I'm going to try my best to give you the value for it. Now, failing to recognize the things that pull you down is detrimental to your growth, either at home, career, in your habits, and in your spiritual aspect. How do you view success in your career? Men view success as positions, assets, and money. On the other hand, women view success as the quality of life they offer at work and beyond, and also the impact they make at workplace and how they contribute to the society. Some of these habits really bar women from aspiring for higher positions, and instead they focus on making an impact. In this video, we look at how to get yourself unstuck from that situation and have a breakthrough in your career and life. These 12 habits hold you back, okay? They will hold you back as a woman, and it is good you pay attention to them and see how you can change from that and then get unstuck. Number 1, women think that their work will speak for them. They always, they don't want to claim credits for any achievement. They want to be very humble. And they're like, the work I do, my work speaks for myself. It is true. But your work speaks for yourself, maybe in marketing and everywhere. But it is your responsibility to claim your credits. It is not selfish about you at all. Make your deeds and work visible as a way of effectively marketing yourself, okay? Number 2, women expect other people to notice their achievement. It's almost like what I have said up there. Like, no one is in your business. At work, we are all focusing on building our job and everything. So if you focus, or just imagine people will sit down and talk about you in good light, it might not come forth as soon as you imagine. So do not expect other people to speak on your behalf. Just take the mantle by yourself and let your work speak for your work. Let people know what you can do and market yourself in everything that you do, even to the boss or whatever you do. Let them know that I did this and it was successful. Number 3, women overvalue their expertise. And it is not all. That is a disclaimer. Some women overvalue their expertise and they expect other people to speak about it on their behalf. When you go quiet on it, you get discouraged and you may start resenting the people who are getting noticed and given opportunities, promotions, etc. So do not sit there and think, I do very good work. My work is speaking for me. I don't have to push myself. It is good you are an expertise in your area, but do not overvalue it in a way that it will stand in the gap for you. Stand in the gap for your expertise and do not just put it out there, and you will celebrate with the people who are getting promotions. Number 4, such women do not leverage relationships and they do not enlist allies. Now, with the wealth of expertise in building relationships, women ought to capitalize on that. Take advantage on your ability and strength to make friends, accommodate people in your life. Be intentional in building relationships, and this will really help you up. In the relationships, you're going to create connections. Not that you're seeking favors, you're just creating connections, telling people what you do because you're good at speaking to people and they like you. Now take advantage of that and let them know what you do and how they can help you move up the ladder of your career. Tell them your desires, what you wish, and everything. Number 5, some women who are stuck, they do not desire to trade favors and form alliances. Almost the same way. Like, what do we mean by trading favors? Like, don't think that being nice to people and everything is a trade, or your expertise when you're given a position because of what you can do is like you have traded favors. No, you deserve it. You deserve it. Do not keep your head down. Start connecting even when you're not ready to. Do not wait for that specific time when you'll connect with people. No, start now. Build connections immediately you meet a person, okay? Allies could be friends, they could be your sponsors, they could be colleagues, they could be your supportive friends who really believe in you. Anyone can be your ally. So capitalize on that and you're going to see a lot of success. Number 6, women who are stuck in their jobs, they focus on their job than where they are in their career. Now, there is a difference between the job and the career. Career is basically a profession, you grow in it, but a job is what you do every day. So some women ignore taking the steps needed. They send signals like they are okay, they are comfortable, they where they are, and they don't want any promotion or anything. Now, being good at your job means you are not disturbed that you're in that state, and you're not aiming for anything higher. So loyalty is what makes people become very good at their job. So you sacrifice your career in the place when you are just being good at your job. So these women believe that their jobs are important than their career growth, as they seek to be perfect and meet their gender roles. Always take calculated risks. Do not strive to be perfect always, because striving to be perfect will make you good at your job, but you forget about building your career. Number 7, desiring to please people and to be less popular. That is what some women do, and because of that you get stuck. So you don't want a lot of people to know you. You want to remain in that cocoon. You want to please everyone. So to be nice, thoughtful, and make other people around you feel that you're nice is a problem. So you need to overcome this by being clear and bold about your priorities, what you want to achieve. Like, always focus. I want in 5 years to be this. I want in 3 years to grow to this position. Focus. Go to study. Focus on priorities. Do not spend a lot of time at work and forget on how you're supposed to build your career. So only do what really matters to you and not really to other people. If you focus on what really matters to you, that is a very big plus. Then on that point, do not be a people pleaser. Number 8, they always apologize. They use words like, I'm really sorry for this. They make themselves look small and very little. They use verbal disclaimers that they will make you feel like diminished. I'm sorry this had to happen. I'm sorry this happened. And sometimes you're not even the cause. So do not over apologize. Always do not apologize for everything. Yeah, so others see this as a weakness, and they use the gap to occupy your space. So when you keep on apologizing about everything, then there is someone who is coming in, living boldly through it. Now there is a problem. Then number 9, some women use excessive behaviors that make them suppress their emotions, so that they can match the mood of the prevailing culture and the workplace and everything. Now, you could be an outspoken person or assertive, but because you guys want peace in the organization, you suppress your emotions and you never express yourself. So because of that, you become stressed, depressed, you are anxious, you become fearful, and so your male counterparts now will take advantage of that because they see that as a weakness. Men do not suppress their emotions because they don't really operate with emotions. Now the male will start seeing when you are fighting about something, or when you are standing up for something. Now they will start thinking you're just moody, you're working with emotions. So avoid that, and then make sure you express yourself whenever you are needed, so that no one takes advantage of that. Number 10, some women over communicate. Women are perceived to talk a lot. So in the positions where people expect people to be confidential, or some information should not be disclosed, some women who are seen with the habit of talking too much, they will not be given that. So women are perceived to talk a lot. Some people are considered to disclose things, and others may share too much information when it is not really necessary. So avoid that as a woman. Avoid being that person who speaks a lot. Just be that person who can sit back and observe. Yeah, many of us fall in that trap. Just sit back and observe what is happening and just speak a little. Unless you're asked to give certain information, keep your calm and cool and quiet. The number 11, women justify their personal mistakes so much. Now this one, I understand it really well. Maybe you had a situation where something happened at workplace and you made a mistake and it led you to where you are. Do not dwell on those on the past and keep on regretting and just talking about that situation for way too long. Learn to let go, do not regret, and always when those thoughts come in your mind, distract yourself by being busy. Avoid, do not justify your personal mistakes. They are mistakes, yes, but learn to move from them very fast. And that is what men do. They really know how to move from their mistakes very fast. And that is how they override us and they take our positions and we become stuck. Then number 12, your ability to notice a lot of things at once can be a distraction. Now, women are known to be multitaskers. So you'll find that they can focus on 1, 2, 3 things at once. On the other hand, when the men get information, they focus on one region of that information and do what they're supposed to do. On the other hand, women overlap their thoughts and become, they just multitask. And you see, when you're doing that, you might not be very productive. So when you overlap these thoughts, now it becomes a distraction and you're not productive. And when you're not productive, no employer wants to really focus on you. Okay, yeah, so those are the lessons which you can learn from that book, which is written by Sally and Goldsmith. Yeah, and to sum this up, just change for the better. Identify one behavior and work towards changing it. You cannot change all your behaviors at once. You need to focus on just one behavior and just change that. Once you're through, focus on that. And the best way of changing behavior is trying to occupy a bad habit with a good one. Overlap them. Be a person who can focus. Be a person who can talk less. So clearly know your purpose in your career and start developing habits that lead you there. Take responsibility for your mistakes and forgive yourselves and avoid judging yourselves. Do not dwell too much on mistakes you have done. Talk to resourceful people, friends, bosses, mentors who can help you out. And with that, you'll be unstuck. So that is it for the video for today. It's my prayer and desire that all women rise. I took my lessons too. See you guys in the next one.